This is brocade, the material that made Lyon famous. It's a beautiful and intricately woven fabric that, as you might imagine, is incredibly labour-intensive to produce. A two-man team working flat out for a day could at best produce about an inch of this amazing stuff.
The demand for the fine fabrics of Lyon was immense, but the silk weaving process was painfully slow. But thanks to a soldier and weaver named Joseph Marie Jacquard, a device would be developed to help speed up weaving. In the process, it would reveal a fundamental truth about information. Building on the work of a number of others, in 1804, Jacquard patented his invention. At the time, the loom was the most complex mechanism ever built by humankind.
Jacquard's loom was a miracle of ingenuity. You see, he designed a single machine which, without any alteration to its construction, its hardware to use a modern term, could be programmed to weave any pattern a designer could think up. In fact, it could produce a whole range of silk designs with barely a pause in production. Jacquard had found the holy grail of weaving, and his secret was a simple punched card.
The punched card held within it the essence of the designs that the loom would weave. When these punched cards were fed into the loom, they would act to lower and lift the relevant threads, recreating the pattern in silk. Any design you could think of could be broken down and translated into a series of punch cards and could then be woven by the loom. Information was being translated from picture to punch card to the finished fabric.
It is a machine for weaving textiles, that's its task. But there is nothing specific about what textile it should weave. That is contained in the information which is encoded on the cards. So if you like, the cards program it, that is to say, instruct it what to do. And this has huge resonances for what came later.
Jacquard's loom revolutionized the silk industry, but at its heart was something deeper, something more universal than its industrial origins and its ability to speed up weaving. The loom revealed the power of abstracting information. It showed that you can take the essence of something, extract the vital information, and represent it in another form.
Writing had revealed you could use a set of symbols to capture spoken language. Now, Jacquard had shown that with just two symbols, a hole or a blank space, it was possible to capture the information in any picture imaginable.
This is a portrait of Jacquard that's been woven in silk. It's spectacularly detailed with hundreds of thousands of stitches. And yet all the information you need to capture this lifelike image can be stored in a series of punched cards. 24,000 of them to be precise. This picture is a fantastic example of a really far-reaching idea. That the simplest of systems, in this case cards with a series of holes punched in them, can capture the essence of something much, much more complicated.
If 24,000 punch cards could create an image like this, what would happen if you had 24 million or 24 trillion cards? What new types of complex information might be able to be captured and represented? Jaqurd had stumbled on an incredibly deep and far-reaching idea. As long as you have enough of them, simple symbols can be used to describe anything in the entire universe. Translating information into abstract symbols to store and process had proven to be an extremely powerful idea. But the way information was sent, the way it was communicated, hadn't changed for thousands of years.
The world before telecommunications technology was a very different place because you could only send messages as fast as you could send objects.